everybody! Welcome back to Let's Stream Dark Cloud 2. Also, hi, Kupo! Kupo, I thought I told you to clean the leaves up before we started the stream. You're partially excused because I know you spent most of the day dying. I'll let it slide this time. But anyway, again, hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Stream Dark Cloud 2. You may notice I'm in a slightly different spot from where I left off last time. I'm literally one screen away. I left off in Heimrata, and I started up here in Gundorada Workshop, because the main reason is we're on the tail end of Chapter 6. We've gotten all the gems. All that's really left to do is do a final sweep of Gundorada Workshop. Oh, hello. And find whatever items we have around now. Plus, it gives us a good opportunity to hear the awesome music here, so I'm perfectly fine with that. Star will be here at some point. I don't know what he's doing exactly. But yeah, I skipped straight here to start the stream just to save us a little bit of time, because this is where we needed to go. Hello. Root of Eden, nice. Yay, Star's here! Did your ears turn red? We were just talking about where you were, possibly. And we were in no way calling you cute. I swear. Let's do an interior check. I did unmute myself, right? Yes, I'm looking at OBS now. I did in fact unmute myself. Here's something. What do we got here? Witch Parfait, nice. That's because I need to test a particular weapon. I need to hunt down 12 particular enemies via puzzles for 8 keys. Most puzzles can only be done at night. Oh, that sounds fun. That's like trying to farm ender pearls in Minecraft. The best way to do that is to go into the desert in the middle of the night, because the desert's the only biome where it never rains. What's this? A diamond! Okay, so my memory's coming back to me now. This is the second diamond in the game that I normally get. I thought I could get this as a speeder reward in Mount Gundor, but I was mistaken. I still technically get it from Mount Gundor because I get it here. But, no, this is where we get it. Okay, nice to see that I was just simply mistaken. But we do want to hang on to that for later purposes. Remind me again, Star, what game are you playing? Like The Division or something? Or maybe I'm thinking of a completely different game entirely. Ah, another gem. A turquoise, nice. One that's actually usable. The Division 2. Okay, good. Nice to see my memory's not completely failing me. Okay, please excuse me for a second, folks. I have a really nasty cough coming. Damn this residual cold. Okay, sorry, that singular cough turned into a coughing fit. Jeez, that actually kind of hurt. 4 enemies at once, but you got a group of NPCs to help you. Nice! Kind of reminds me of playing Barony as a human, when you're trying to desperately escape the Minotaur, but you can't quite find the exit in time, and then right before the Minotaur spawns, the Zap Brigade shows up. Speaking of Barony, that's something I gotta play again at some point. But one game at a time, one game at a time. What's this? A topaz! That gives attack, among other things, so that's actually really good. At least I think topazes give attack. I seem to remember them doing so. No, I'm thinking of the first game. The first game, they give attack. Loot at 3 different grave sites, then return active again. We're done at night. Oh, geez, and that's all, like, in... Now, here's my question. Is it one of those things where you have to do it in a single night? Or if, like, for example, when you're in the middle of doing it, if it becomes daytime and you wait until night, when night eventually comes, again, you can just continue from where you left off. Because if it's all in one night, that's a big oof. Potato pie. You ready? I see another one there by that teleport pad, but we'll grab that one in a minute. Get back to the computer. Okay, so it's not all in one night. That's good. Another Fruit of Eden. Okay. No, I think we established that's you. I'm pretty sure we established that's you. Ooh, hello. What's this? Witch Parfait. Nice. Who would you share it with? Oh, by the way, Koopa forgot to rake up the leaves again. I can and I will. Nothing here. Wait, actually, is there one behind you? No. That's just cruel. Okay. You couldn't have gotten the rake. You had to get the thing that makes a lot of noise. Really? Oh, now you've got me thinking about Pokemon and that move, Magical Leaf. Dang it. You're going to attract Jaren. And he's busy with Kayla right now, so he doesn't need to be getting distracted by you and your magical leaves. Okay, I don't think... Honestly, that may not be... You know what? While I'm thinking about it, let me go check Stream Elements and make sure Stream Elements is actually behaving. Probably wouldn't be a bad plan. Let's see. Stream Elements. Whoa. Computer, don't do that, please. Hello? Stream Elements, are you working? Go away, Avast. Yeah, it says raids here, so... Save. Okay. Alright, I've got the website open, so maybe that will help? I mean, yeah, if they want to raid me, go ahead and help me see if I can at least get this stupid raid thing working. Alright, so I don't think there's any items here in the command center, but my memory is failing me, so I want to look anyway. Oh, you know what? I only checked the perimeter of the room. 17 minutes. Did I make it just in time? Hi, Abstract Advocate. You're right on time. You actually probably missed most of the tedious stuff because we just finished doing the Chapter 6 item hunt for Heimrata. Let's see. I'll board Paznos just to see. I don't think there's any items in Paznos. But again, my memory is failing me, so never hurts to look. Tedious doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me either, which is saying something because I'm going to be starting a new RuneScape membership in March. Yep, no, nothing that I can see, so let's get out of here. Spent 3 hours trying to get behind a waterfall in Chapter 3. Oh dear. You okay there? While we're here, actually, I forget if I was doing, like, daily routine stuff or not. Let me check, because I know I have 7 bombs. So let me see if Eric has his skill points or not. Oops. Catch any good fish? Ah, he does. Okay. Made it out of bounds and behind the waterfall eventually. Neat. Okay, I don't think Cedric is actually going to have any points, but we'll see if he does. Because he's been with me for a bit. Yeah, he's only got enough to fix 1 weapon. Get some rest, Cedric. You deserve it. But the world... Ooh! The WR record... Ooh, you got... So wait. You got the world record for Berengarian, Den, and Priscilline. I'm impressed about the Berengarian world record. That's very cool. Considering Berengarians are notoriously hard to catch. Alright, let's go ahead and use these. Also learned how to get out of bounds here, Chapter 5 and Balance Valley. Nice. Okay, so it looks like, no, everyone's equal in the defense department, and, okay, health's equal, so we'll use that, use 2 of these on Monica, because she's going to get screwed out of a witch parfait. Alright, let's see. You got stuff to sell, you can have this, have these. Oh, I actually had so many. Okay, let's see, I want to keep my keys. How's the Amino? Oh, I haven't worked on the Amino Murakumo yet. Probably just going to use it as a... actually, I may have gained some levels for it. I don't remember. I don't think I've touched it, but I'm mainly going to be using it as a... just a basic synth sphere, just to put points into something. Yes, Star! Boop Kayla! Boop Kayla all the time. And if she objects, respond with a blame Jared. You got the Baron record in under 45 minutes. Wow, that's very impressive. You believe everyone's games are different, sadly. I mean, you know more about the fishing thing than I would, so your guess is as good as mine. Right, I need to go to Kazarov. I think I can still get the train from here. I should be able to. Yeah, I can still get to the back of the train, so that's fine. You there, fishman! Oi, oi! There we go. Oi, let me talk to you! First, I think it has something to do with the outfit you choose at the start. You know, that could be a lot like, how Golden Sun handles its RNG. Fuck, it's been with me for 600 days, I think. Oh dear. Day 1002! You've been on this adventure for over 3 years! Just for the record, I had to boop her and run because her exact words, "Don't do it, Star, you're gonna regret it." I mean... that's between you and her, honey. But, let's see. Dang, dude, you've been on this adventure for over 3 years? That's nuts. Or almost 3 years. Oh, that's crazy. But, it may be something similar to how, Golden Sun and Golden Sun Dark Dawn, or not Dark Dawn, Golden Sun The Lost Age, have manipulatable RNG, where, the actions you take during battle... No fast forward either. Ugh. I mean, damn you. I think I actually... She just sent me a Telegram message. You've just gotten star killed. I hope you're happy. You'll be fine, Star. But no, Abstract Advocate, I've been playing the Golden Sun games recently, and the first two, which are Golden Sun and Golden Sun The Lost Age, in battle, the actions you take during battle actually do have an effect on the random number generator. And if you do certain actions in certain combinations in certain orders, you can actually force the RNG to guarantee you rare drops and the like. So it may be something similar to that, where your outfit has a influence on the RNG for fishing. Okay, so we're only missing 1 scoop so far, so that's good. I'm going to stay on max to make sure we get it. And yes, I do have 20 double puddings. I made them myself. I will probably never use them, but they're there. I'm gonna try plum rice balls for a change. I'm not gonna get them on this playthrough, at least I'm not gonna buy them. I've used them a couple of times. I mentioned last time, this is the air one, right? I can't actually see. No, this is fire, okay. Let's go ahead and put these in. Okay, this one's water. They all look the same. I mean, you have to look at the color on top of the pillar. The middle light in your face. Yeah, they probably should have. They probably should have, but oh well.
Whoa! What's happening? Look! It's Paznos! All right, it worked!
They've done it. So that was your... Of course.
Ooh, that's a follow. Let's see. Abstract Advocate has joined the adventuring party. How do and thank you. I honestly actually hadn't noticed that you hadn't followed. It's just me. Hey, every follow's special.
He has blood from 2 different times running in his veins. It's given him special qualities.
Nah, you're good, man. You're good.
A boy descended from 2 eras. He may just be able to save us. He could be the one. Now, let us strike back.
What fun this is. Are you trying to stand up to my power with such a puny little fortress? Have it your way. Let the battle begin!
These Paznos attacks aren't doing anything. Prepare to fire the Nova Driver.
Sir, Nova Driver ready to fire.
You think Level 5 tried to get Mark Hamill to do Flotsam's voice? Like, how is the Joker not voicing the evil clown? Fun fact, Mark Hamill actually does do a clown voice. He's the guy at the very beginning of the game who asks you for your ticket for the circus. And he's also Griffin in his monster form. The one friendly clown. I mean, for all you know, he might have been one of the first ones you killed.
What's that? What are they gonna do? Looks like they plan on using Paznos' strongest weapon, the Nova Driver Cannon.
Nova Driver Cannon?
Think of it like the Nova Cannon for your ride pod,
Yes, I've never seen it fired before either.
but a hell of a lot more powerful.
Can it damage that thing?
I sure hope so. We'll have to wait and see.
Ready to fire, sir.
Nova Driver, ready. Aim. Fire!
You follow the Batman lifestyle, knocking people out with heavy metal objects, no killing. Just enough to knock it out of orbit.
They did it! Uh-oh, this is very bad.
Huh?
Look! The palace is falling towards Palm Brinks. The town will be crushed.
No way! What should we do, sir? There is a town at the estimated crash point of the palace.
Blast it all! How do we stop it?
Initiate Colossus mode.
What? Colossus mode? What are you talking about?
It's a new system on Paznos.
You must be joking. Paznos doesn't have anything like that.
Yes, it does. You just don't know about it.
That's like a continent killer. Palm Brinks would be wiped from existence. It would be dust. It would be dust.
What? But ever since Paznos was in its planning stages,
History has changed. Since Max and Monica went back in time, things have changed slightly. They've created a whole new time stream.
A new time stream. So that explains it.
Put Paznos in Colossus mode.
Entering Colossus mode.
Cool. What is it? I have no idea. looks like Paznos is transforming.
Paznos turned into a robot.
Huh? How did it do that?
We'll stop the palace with Paznos. Dive!
Yes, sir.
You actually got the guidebook. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, like the Japanese only exclusive one? Oh, that's really neat. Well, good luck finding one in good condition, considering how old the book itself is.
How cool! It just threw the palace aside.
The palace is on the ground. Let's try and get inside.
Okay.
Okay, but before we do that, we actually want to head back towards the, We also got a Rogue Galaxy book. I don't think anyone used it. I don't know really anything about Rogue Galaxy, aside that from the fact that in its conceptualization stages, it was originally planned to be Dark Cloud 3. Alright, let's see. So, before we do anything, we want to get a little bit closer to Kazarov, turn around, look at the Ixion. You can see Giant Form Paznos is just standing there. Gigantor Paznos, that's how we get that. And this one, due to plot events, is permanently missable, so you want to go ahead and get this one now. Alright. I think we have to talk to Osmond to actually get to the palace. Yo, Osmond! It's a timey-wimey ball. Don't think too much about it, Osmond.
Max, Monica, listen carefully. Griffin's palace is back on the ground. This is our last chance to take him out. It's up to you to repair the history which Griffin has perverted. This is the final chapter. Okay, get going. Go and make a brighter future for all of us.
Yes, Mother.
Leave Griffin to us.
I'll wait here. Make sure you get him.
We will.
Okay, so before we go too much further, Star, I do want you to know I've been talking with Kayla, and I think I've managed to deflect most of the heat off of you. She'll try to murder me instead. Let's see. And this is basically the same place as it was 10,000 years ago, more or less, but with greenery. Nothing's really dead around here. Well, let's head inside.
Chapter 7, Palace of Flowers.
Whoa! Huh?
Welcome to the Moonflower Palace. What? You have come to fight with Cyrus inside the Moonflower Palace, have you not? Cyrus?
Do you mean Griffin?
Please, don't blame Cyrus. I really hope you are able to see the child's true form. Who are you? I am the ruler of the palace, Alexandra. Cyrus has not yet realized what his role in life is. And neither have you two. Cyrus and I shared many memories in this garden. They are all still hidden here. If this garden could change back to the way it used to be, the child may remember everything again. Please, open up your hearts and see for yourselves the truth hidden here in the castle. There is a clue in the first room. Please, go and win back Cyrus's memories. If you do, I'm sure Cyrus will. I beg of you.
You can use Monica to bypass the what's my name part.
I wonder what she meant. A clue in the first room.
Anyway, let's keep going.
Max will always fail, but Monica will be allowed to pass. I'm assuming you mean the sort of like talking guardian right before Griffin's boss room. I'm assuming that's what you're referring to. But anyway, this is probably one of my favorite tracks in the game, and it's a shame it only plays here. Like, this is second probably only to Piece of the World in terms of serenity in the soundtrack. It's so nice. I'm actually going to let you guys have a listen to it while I go take a bathroom break. So I will be right back. I'm back. Ancient Mural's your favorite, and if you're not responding, maybe playing Pokemon Moon. That's fine. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the track. We'll be hearing a lot more of it. Actually, before I go in, I want to go to Venicchio real quick. Because it's the start of a new chapter, we need to talk to Donnie and do some scoop collecting, and we also have items to craft before we get started, though I don't think we actually have much in the ways of stuff to actually create. There are new things we can invent, but first things first, we need scoops. Thanks, Donnie. Alright. You ever hunt targets in Pokemon? It's the definition of insanity. I have not played a Pokemon game since Pokemon Platinum. I refuse to play anything that is after Gen 4. Tell you what, actually, to make this a bit different, let's do the invention in here, so that way we have the nice music. Excuse me. Alright, so, let's see what we got here. Anything new for Chapter 6? Okay, nothing new in the shoes department. Nothing new there either. I think it's mainly just going to be ride pod parts looking at it. Let's see. Because we are in the back half of the game now, so the amount of stuff we're actually going to be able to make is going to slowly start winding down. Okay, here's something. Chimney, Earth Gem Altar, and Hammer. You abused the photo album. Yep.
Yeah, it works!
We got the Hammer Arm 3. Not that I'll ever use it, but it's there. Next is Drum Can, Propeller, and Wind Gem Altar. Chapters 5 and 7 probably have the most important.
Yeah, it works!
Yeah, they kind of do, but I'd say probably one of the more, most important photos, aside from the ones in Chapters 5 and 7, Chapter 8 actually has a pretty important one, too. Let's see. Fire Gem Altar, Gold Store, and Mount Gundor. The missile pod arm, a literal gold-plated turd. It's so bad, yet so shiny. Ooh, Fire Gem Altar, Streetlight, and the Sun.
Say cheese.
Nova Cannon 2. That is something we will definitely be making good use of. Let's see. That's it for ride pod parts. Let's see. Weapons. No, that's it. Nova Cannon 2. You gotta be like 8 stages away from Nova Cannon 3. Yeah, not far enough. I'm not far away from that at all, but for now, we just have Nova Cannon 2, which I will want to make. So I doubt I have the materials for it. So let's go take a look, or talk with Conda, and see if we can make it. And then I'll probably have to talk to Cedric, too. Because I know I'm probably overdue for a core upgrade. Nova Cannon 3 or 2. Really? I just need 18 Holy Element. Okay. I should have enough? Ah, no. Okay, I was right. I do have to go to Heimrata and talk to Cedric. Alright, let's see. Which is convenient, because I'm probably going to have to pick Cedric up anyway, but, might as well see if there's anything he can do regarding the ride pod first. Let's see, I should have some leftover XP. Oh yeah, I've got plenty. Hypercore. You know what? I've got so much XP, let's just go ahead and max the core out. Master grade core. Let's see. Might as well go ahead and buy some shield kits too. It's not like I'm going to be using this XP for anything else. Now, you can buy the shield kits from Cedric. It's the only way you can get shield kits. But you have to buy them one at a time. And their price goes up by 10% every time you leave and come back. No voice box, just kidding. No! I don't want the talking robot. It's annoying. It's annoying and a waste of XP. I just learned you can actually turn it off. You can, but if you're going to turn it off, why buy it in the first place? I'm thinking I can probably get maybe 2 more shield kits. I mean, achievements are all well and good if you're playing a version that has achievement compatibility. The one I'm playing does not. Yeah, see, that's my thing. PlayStation 2, I don't care. Okay, yeah, that's just enough. I don't have any more XP for shield kits. I got 9 of them, that's not bad. I think there's 21 total, looking at that. So, okay. Nova Cannon 2 and a few shield kits, so we're doing pretty good. Let's see, you come with me, Cedric. Ah, he actually managed a surprisingly good recovery in a fairly short time. I am indeed hoarding 21 of them. Yeah, I thought my math was right. Alright, so Moonflower Palace stop, we'll sell this thing to Conda and be on our way. Excuse me. That's the wrong way. There you go. Definitely don't have any further use for that. I'm gonna miss this music, but we'll be hearing it plenty.
He's not showing up this time.
I wonder. Aha! I got it! I got it!
What? What is it?
The woman just now, Alexandra.
Yeah, what about her?
She said there was a clue in the first room, right? Well, the first room is this hall. Look, Monica. This looks like the palace garden, but there's no flower bed like that out there. The pictures in this hall must show how the palace was long ago. So maybe what she meant was for us to return the palace garden back to what it used to be like in these pictures. I'm sure that's the way to uncover the secret about Griffin and this palace.
I bet you're right. It couldn't hurt to try. Uncovering Griffin's secrets, huh? Sounds good. Let's do it.
All right.
All right. So you want to pay attention to this hallway here, or this foyer, for multiple reasons. Aside from the fact that there's the pictures, which is how you're supposed to figure out how to build the Giorama field, which I have a guide that shows me exactly where things need to be placed, so I don't have to bother with that. A lot of people hate this Giorama for being unchangeable. I like it. I like it too. But the thing that's very important about this foyer is this is where the items will spawn for clearing Giorama conditions and completing levels. They'll be like along these parapets or whatever, or railings, whatever. They'll be like along there, under the stairs, like all around in this area. So make sure you look around in the foyer whenever you do Giorama stuff. But here is the new dungeon, Moonflower Palace. This place is the largest dungeon we've encountered up to this point. It is huge. And something important about this place is you can only access this dungeon now. Once you finish this dungeon and finish this chapter, you've technically beaten the game, and when you move into post-game, you cannot come back here. So, something that I always make a point of in every one of my playthroughs is, especially since this is probably one of the easiest levels to get Spheda in, is I make it a point to get the Spheda on every floor. So, for the sake of forward progress, I will only go through a floor twice at most, and if I somehow can't get the Spheda after the second attempt, I'll just do it off-screen. But I will be going for all of the Spheda rewards in Moonflower Palace specifically. Alright, so something else to note about Chapter 7's dungeon. Let's see, the gate key, I believe, is called the Queen's Watering Pot. The secondary key is the Moon Clock Hand. And something... Do the underground channel on screen. No, I will not do Spheda in the underground channel. Ooh, okay. So you'll notice the battle theme's different here. We are now listening to The Dark Battle, which I don't think we've heard since, like, the opening cutscene with Monica. So anyway... Okay, that's... Yeah, you know what? I'm a little bit injured because of, technically, Fruits of Eden. So... Am I going to be able to get that Bundy over here? No, he's just going to be wandering around on his own. But anyway, here's a new enemy, Castle Eater. This is basically a sewer rat. It behaves the exact same way, it just looks different and hits harder. Oh, he dodged back. That's right. I do have Cedric on me, right? Yes, I do. And these do need to gain levels? Yes, they do. Alright, Bundys are essentially mummies. They behave exactly the same. And like other undead enemies, they can occasionally come back from the dead. Yeah, as you can see, the hallways here are nice and open. Wow, just random resurrection powder inside a regular chest. How often do you see that? But you can see the hallways here are nice and open. They do have these little corner things, which can count as an out of bounds if the ball lands on it. But most of the time, they'll just bounce off. So, Moonflower Palace is an excellent place to get medals if your main method of getting medals is by playing Sphia. Oh, I should probably check and see what the sweeps we got from Donnie were. Want to hear something unbelievable? Go ahead, tell me. Let's see, what do we got? We got 5 coins in an hour. Ooh, like ability coins? Nice. Sun Chamber Gatekeeper, Flower of the Sun, and I believe we already got Moonflower Palace. Yeah, we did, so... Okay, so nothing special here, but we're almost out of scoops anyway. What kind of coins? That boot. 2 absorb, 2 indestructible, 1 time, all from chapter 3. The only one that I would say is actually really impressive with that one is the time coin, because the time coins were fairly rare. Okay, I'm gonna deal with these guys first. I was hoping I could get a little closer and hit both of them. There we go. And there's the Queen's watering pot, so we can leave if we wanted to. Alright, now here's a new enemy over here, and I hate these things. These are Silver Gears. These are a ranged undead enemy. Their issue, the reason I don't like them, is they only have 1 attack, and that's shooting you with that crossbow of theirs. You can block it, but it makes approaching them in melee really troublesome. Because, as you can see, they have different firing speeds. So, you could be like in the middle of winding up an attack to try and flinch them, and they'll fire a quick shot and damage you anyway. These things are really, really annoying. And like other undead, they can occasionally come back to life when you kill them. And being a ranged enemy, they really like running away from you. Okay. That guy gave me an opportunity, I'm gonna take it. There we go. Ugh, I hate those things. Come on. Alright, well there's our exit. Might as well go ahead and use this while we're here. Nothing quite like hitting a Chapter 2 skeleton for 3,000 damage and it revives. Yeah? Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh yeah, and instead of rocks, we have vases. Oh, here's another new enemy. Count Balloon. I'm gonna use that on Monica. Count Balloon. I don't think we've seen any Baron Balloon counterparts since, like, the sewer. But much like the Baron Balloons, they're mainly weak to bullets, but you can beat them up no problem. You can block both of their attacks. Not really a threat on their own. the statue of Moon in Chapter 4. Oh man, you're right. How'd I forget about that? Let's see. Ah, the moon clock hand. All right, so we have a secondary door here. Some paint. So I'm thinking the moon clock door is probably on that northern side, northeastern corner. I was right. Ah, crap. You know what? I forgot to feed the fish. I really gotta stop doing that. I was so excited to just go in here and get moving. I completely forgot about the fish. I'm a terrible fish owner. Oh dear. Well, we'll see what we can do. What are you going for? I usually like getting the big 3 stats. Fish dead from no feeding. No! Don't think no! The potato cakes. I'm going for the basic, but I like having a guarantee. You only need 30 to 40. View fish parameters. Well, I've got 80 endurance and 56 stamina, so ha! I'm gonna go over here and... Oh, there's one over there too. Okay, fine. I'll deal with you. Just don't run over to that corner. Yeah, as you can see, they have a little bit of resistance. They take more than 1 hit. I fed a fish to get lures and then released it for aquarium space. I can see that, yeah. I'm mainly doing it just for that one side quest, and then I will probably never touch the fish again. Alright, so this is going to be interesting. You need room for that 102 centimeter target. Ooh, that's a big fish. Alright, so I want to drag these guys over one at a time and fight the silver gear alone. What level is my Sigma Breaker anyway? Oh, ooh, this will get to +5. Nice! We are on the first floor, and my Sigma Breaker is already +5. The experience in here is really, really good. You're not escaping. Let's see, what about these? I know some of these still need work. Oh no, it's just the falcon. Okay. Well, that I can do. Let's say I saw him try and go for a fire there. Nope. A lone silver gear. Alright, let's use the moon clock hand, and we can get in here. Trying to get a good trainer ID to claim my OCD. We'll call my OCD is just going to kill me with old age. Oh dear. If I 5-digit trainers' IDs were bad enough. They're more than 5 digits now? Oh god. I mean, oh, you're not dead. I heard that. This guy tried to shoot me in the back. Alright, can I be cheeky and feed the fish again, or has it not been quite 2 minutes? There we go. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Did you turn out the time speed for faster feeds? Oh! Now that I didn't know. I thought it was just every 2 minutes. I didn't know it was tied to in-game time. Stupid balloon. Almost kept it. Usually I have to get palindromes. Oh man, that reminds me of a meme that I saw where there's actually a phobia, like an absurd fear of palindromes, and the name of the phobia is itself a palindrome. Let's see, can you eat now or is it way too soon? Yeah, it's too soon. You're just gonna ignore it. Oh well, I tried. You only got fed twice this time, and that does consume the potato cake, by the way. He's not gonna eat it. Yeah. See? Like how the fear of long words is a long word. Mm-hmm.
Alright. That takes care of you guys.
Doesn't even ignore it. I mean, he looks at it. Alright. Time to play Spheda in probably one of the best dungeons to play Spheda in. I love playing Spheda in here. Let's see. 4 shots? That should be feasible. Like, the only real issue is that that's going to be inside of that place. So, let's see. That shouldn't be too bad, though. That's workable. So... Okay, the chest being in the way might be a problem, but... Yeah, see, like this, I can just, like, shoot it that way and get it to go down that corridor, no problem. No holes or anything for this thing to fall into. See, look at that. You wouldn't be able to do anything like that on, like, say, Mount Gundor. Alright. That might bounce it backwards. Ooh, and it's blue! Yeah, just enough shots. I don't do fancy shots, I do straight shots only. Alright, what do we get? Yay! How close is the Falcon to gaining a level? Very. So that'd be a waste. Practicing my short shots. Nice. Alright, well you can go down here then. Right, I think I'm going to stick with Cedric just to go ahead and finish off the Falcon. And then any other experience I get on the next floor that I can't use on the Falcon, I'll probably give to the Ride Pod, because I do still need to purchase some shield kits. So, next floor. Ooh, Card Warriors Gather. Okay. So this is going to be introducing an entire new enemy type. Not just a new enemy. There's going to be, like, 5 of them, I think. Premium chicken in a chest. That's how you know we're endgame. What do we got? Okay, so we got 2 new enemies here. I'll go over this one first. This is a club. Big thing with all the card enemies is that you cannot guard their attacks. They will pierce through it. Clubs only have 1 attack, which is hitting you with their club, obviously. These guys unlock so many weapons. Oh, I know. Ride Pod. There we go. There we go. Alright, so now this guy right here is probably the most dangerous of the lot. This is the Joker. The Joker only has 1 attack, and that's swinging its scythe at you. That scythe is the equivalent of the King Mimic's clap attack. If that hits you, it will deal half of your max health and damage. Every card locks a weapon behind it. I'm curious as to what you mean. Are you referring to Monica's monster transformations? Like the build-up paths. Oh, right, yeah, like you have to kill specific monsters for the later build-ups. Yeah, I think some of them do, yeah. Granted, most endgame monsters do that. They keep you from getting to... Yeah. Not that that stops people, because, you know, the photo album's a thing. Let's see. Yep, alright. All my handheld weapons are +5, so... Ride Pod time! Ooh! I just got 2 gold bars for free. I'm happy to see that. Alright, here's another new enemy, Heart. But is nice, but 2 name change tickets available pre-Lin are so much more insane. I can imagine. Alright, here's a new enemy, Heart. This is the only card that actually has a second ability, because not only does it have the physical attack, close to seeing that 5-star armlet, I'm sure. Hearts can also heal themselves and nearby enemies. Sorry for not being super talkative, been dealing with a headache. I mean, Kupo's been dying from allergies, so I completely understand the sentiment. But yeah, Hearts can heal themselves and nearby enemies, so you want to kill them first if they're in a group. Allergy season's in 2 months. Not around here, it's not. Live in the desert. Oh. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because deserts aren't fun. Comes after the monsoons. Oof. Oh. Well, that's convenient. Just put the key to the door right next to the door. That works. Florida. Oh, you mean it's all 12 months of the year? It's always allergy season. Uh-huh. That sounds about right. Alright, here's another new enemy, Spade. They carry a Gladius that they will use to try and chop you up with, even though the Gladius in real life is a stabbing weapon. Send to help. Oh, will you accept hugs? These snowy places that put all of allergy season into 4 days with 1 million species. Ugh. See, the problem I'm having right now isn't actually allergies. Allergy season's gonna make it worse. But I've got post-illness coughing because I still technically haven't fully recovered from that cold that my little niece gave me. Well, then you get lots of hugs, honey. All right, you two, come here. Wha-bam! I'm guessing spades are a lot weaker to... Ooh, no. Just don't want to leave your stream so early into it. I mean, you usually hang around till about halfway through, and it's around that time. I'm guessing spades are weaker to wrenches, because that was doing a lot more damage. That phlegmy cough is good, though. It's stuff working out. This isn't a phlegmy cough. I've mentioned this multiple times before, but the cough feeling, like the feeling in my throat, is kind of like that tickling sensation that you get when water goes down the wrong pipe. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting in my throat constantly. Yeah. But yeah, if you need to go to bed, Star, go to bed. Yeah, no, I'm not. Alright, let me see. I think this is... You need honey. I don't know if honey will help. I might want to try that, although I absolutely despise honey. Anyway, I think this is the last of the 5 diamonds. The 5 cards. This is the diamond. Now, you want to actually keep the diamonds in mind, in particular, because I mentioned that this is like a whole new enemy type. Creature type-wise, I think they're classed as magical creatures, but the game actually does consider them like their own monster species, to the point where they get their own monster badge. And the card badge is what we're saving these for. I think the diamond suits you the most. Aww. I was thinking hearts, because, you know, you love me. But yeah, this is why we need the diamonds. Once we get a 3rd diamond, raspberry tea and honey is what I down when I'm sick. I might have to try that. But yeah, these diamonds are what we're saving these for, is to get the card monster badge. Spheda here. One of the later paths... Yep. I managed to poison both of them too, which was extra nice. I think I'll call it early tonight. Much longer tomorrow since you don't work Monday. That's actually really nice. And don't forget, Monday's Kayla's birthday. Oh, fish. Here you go. Huh. His guard persists. That's weird. Most enemy guards don't. I fully expect her to murder both you and Jaren and Faz. I mean, I'm sure she will. That's not going to stop me from further booping her, though. Besides, knowing my luck, the ghost will get me just normally before she does. Okay, so we got a trap chest here. We'll worry about that later. Another falcon! You have sweet dreams too, hon. Another free falcon. That is very nice. Those gold bars aren't going to stick around, so I might as well just keep those down there. Well, no more Ripod. Well, that works. Okay, she's gonna heal herself, but I need to work on this. That was almost a level. Very nice. Thankfully, most of my headaches are stress-related, and I don't get those too much nowadays. I actually had to take an ibuprofen earlier today for my back, of all things. I think I've been sleeping funny because I'm always waking up with a sore back. Yeah, see, pierces through guard. Some kid headaches. From carrying Dark Cloud 2. I mean, why would Dark Cloud 2 give you a headache? Dark Cloud 2 is a really good game. Like, this is my, like, happy place game. I'm never in a bad mood playing this. Come here. The one time the boot was appropriate. Oh, no, your back hurts. No, I mean, I really do think I'm just, like, sleeping on it funny. Of course, I'm also almost 30, so technically I'm almost old, so that may also have something to do with it. Do I want to continue leveling this thing up normally, or do I want to go ahead and use this level up powder? You know what? It's the last one of its type. I'll go ahead and use the level up powder. Trying to make a joke that you're carrying this game. I mean, in my experience in the gaming community, carrying usually means whoever it is you're supporting is bad. You're one of the only streamers doing a good playthrough. Wait, what? What do you mean? I mean, I know we're a niche community, but... You know, I'm sure I'm not the only person playing this. Damn it, I forgot to feed the fish again. Okay, fish, you better not steal Piece of the World from me. Too many people think they know this game and show off 100% playthroughs. Oh, I am not going for 100%, believe me. Let's see. Like, from what I can tell, you're doing it. I mean, I do a very thorough playthrough, but I never go for 100% because as much as I love the game, there are definitely some mechanics that I really don't care for and won't be going out of my way to do. For example, I'm only going to be doing Finny Frenzy to do the side quest, and that's it. And I basically never touch Monica's monster form after the first time you need it in Sindane. I never bother leveling it up because they take way too long, even in the Zelmite mine. I'm also not going to be attempting all medals because I'm not that crazy. Let's see, 5 shots? So that should be easy. Tell me this, is doing Fini even required for 100%? Yes, it is, because you have to do Fini Frenzy. What does it do? It's considered one of the side quests to get one of the characters. The person you buy lures from, she's considered a side quest character that you can put in a Giorama field. So technically, if you want 100%, you have to recruit her. You have to win Fini Frenzy at least once. I've got 3 shots. See if I can get it to bounce off that corner. Aw. It's only the first round, though, and let's be honest, you're past that. I mean, maybe? I haven't actually done it yet. I'm too busy getting my fish leveled up. I might try, like... Ooh. Will this work? Don't be finicky. Please work. Yes! That almost never works. Be wary of the black hole bolt. Yeah. Alright, what do you got? Treasure chest keys! My stockpile begins to grow. Alright, now we got that trap chest over there we need to deal with. We'll see what that one's got. No, I'm just trying to remember I'm playing this randomized game the same way. I've never watched another person's playthrough, so I don't know how other people play. Yay, premium chicken that I don't need. It's unbelievably similar. Would you mind elaborating? I'm sorry, that came out wrong. That sounded really rude. Would you please elaborate? Like I said, I've never watched another person's playthrough of this. I was just making sure that next floor wasn't going to have a seal on it, because there are a couple of seals in here. Alright, so let's go do our usual routine thing here. As I mentioned earlier, Kupo told me he spent most of the day dying because of his allergies, so he may be a bit unresponsive, so don't take it personally, he's probably half asleep. It just seems like 2 of the 3 people are following these same exact game facts. I mean, I use game facts things for the inventions, but that's about it. And that's mostly just for streamlining purposes, not to actually, like, you know, look it up for the sake of looking it up. That's my point. You have big bucks hammers made. Ah. I guess most people go for the what is it? The platinum brassard. You actually know what you're doing. I mean, I don't think you've been here when I mentioned this, but I've been playing this game. These people are following step-by-step guides. I've honed this sort of playthrough style that I go through over the course of about 15 years. Kupo has seen me play this game, I think, no fewer than 4 times, at least, so he can vouch on that. Let's see. Whoa! We're getting extreme close-up of Cedric here. Oh boy! Crazy. Extreme close-up. Glitches. I think that might be an emulator issue. I've never seen it do that on console. Extreme close-up! Exactly, Kupo. God. That's a show if I ever get the opportunity, I want to watch again. That and the 2003 Turtles. Oh, Kupo! That reminds me. Just gotta talk to Cedric 1,000 times. By the way, Kupo, guess what? I got 2 words for you, Kupo. Eat feet. Please tell me you remember that. Sure, why not? Eat feet, eat feet, eat feet. He does remember. That makes me happy. If I can find a way to either reduce the frequency of or the volume of those vocalizations, that might be something I play on here. Been playing this game for 20 years and you've never played Chapter 8? Oh, well then you're in for a treat, because we're definitely going to be going to Chapter 8. I can imagine why you probably never did play Chapter 8. From what you've told me, you're definitely more into the Giorama and the fishing. And Chapter 8's more or less a pure dungeon crawl. I didn't get past Chapter 4 until 2020 because I would always get too overpowered and one-hit KO of Shingo. Oh no! Yeah, see, I think that's actually something I mentioned when fighting Shingala myself. Was, he was kind of there as a check to stop people being overpowered. Because if you one-shot him, well, you got stuck. Though if you actually, like, find my YouTube channel, and, because I upload these VODs there, you can actually see my fight with Shingala, and as I'm talking about it, I actually fail the fight while explaining how the gimmick works, because I miss with the only fish you get. Alright, let's go to Hanrata Stop, because I want to pick up Gerald next. Let's see. I do have a Wildcat. Oh, really? I need stuff to watch while I shiny hunt. Thanks, Kupo. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Looking for a shiny Celebi, you can't believe how much I've consumed. Oh dear. 500 out? Oh jeez. See, I don't go for shinies, so like the legendary on its own is good enough for me. I can't imagine having to spend all that time doing a shiny hunt. Granted, I'm also the guy in RuneScape right now who is using alt accounts to farm Castle Wars tickets because I want those golden boots, which is going to take at least a month and a half at most, doing it consistently every day. So, who am I to say anything? Or who can forget the time when I was actually working on getting my cooking level to 99? For my very first 99, I insisted on baked potatoes, doing it the hard way. I spent a real-time week and a half churning, I think it was like 23,000 pats of butter. Never again will I touch a dairy churn in that game. First ever Celebi because it's Crystal V's Virtual Console, so it's special. Ah, that makes sense. That does make sense. Good old baked potatoes. Hey, it was baked potatoes with tuna and sweet corn. It was worth it. I made a ton of moolah off of it. It's just like now you loathe it. That's exactly what I'm getting at. You do something for long enough, familiarity breeds contempt and you start to hate it. Like I said, going back to my dairy churn story, I will never touch a dairy churn in RuneScape again. It only takes 2 stacked pots to get out of Hymrata. Ooh, nice. See, you're talking stuff that I never would think to do because I'm not like a natural glitch hunter. I don't go out of my way for that kind of stuff. So hearing you talk about all this really interesting stuff is really opening my eyes. Do it to fish while floating. Now that sounds interesting. Don't forget in an MMO where I can easily play a DPS class, I decided to play a healer to do solo content. Pokemon Fan 4000. Hey, Kupo, don't forget, I did that too. In case you forgot, Kupo, I was probably one of the most popular healers in ESO for a time. They're the person who found it all. Ah, okay. It's a shame about ESO. I kinda missed that game. But, oh well. Ooh. Mimics! Hi, Mimic! Don't you look fancy? Everything from out of bounds use the fishing pole to kill enemies from 20 feet away. Nice. I know you can use the fishing pole as a weapon. You have to glitch it to do so, but you can do it. Might finally swap out of playing White Mage since FF14 is adding Pictomancer, and one of the attacks is drawing an FF6 style Moogle to do a laser. Oh, jeez. You're basically becoming Moogle Realm. It sadly disappeared 4 years ago, but actually returned. Nice. Okay, so here's another new enemy, Evil Performer. This is a Griffin Soldier upgrade, more or less. They attack the same way. Their attacks are blockable. I think they have the same drop table, too, now that I think about it. I can't imagine trying to speedrun this game just because of how much randomness is involved. Like, glitchless specifically. Excuse me, I have to sneeze. Or not. Right as I'm about to mute myself, the sneeze is like, nah, screw you, bye-bye. I may have to because of the outfits possibly affecting fishing. Chapter 5 speedruns won't be as bad, though. Yeah, I'm definitely not a speedrunner. I'm definitely the person who looks in every nook and cranny and takes his time. Please, gun, you need work. black paint. Oh. Nice. Wait. That was weird. Don't forget, I'm on day 1003 in Chapter 5. I mean, you're also fishing all day, every day. I fish a grand total of like 5 times. Yeah, that was weird. Why did the gun just randomly do 120 damage when it doesn't have crit? I do have me Thunder Gem run for medals. Oh, like the monster transformation? Level 58. See, that's praiseworthy, because I actually did at one point attempt to use, like, legitimately use the monster transformation badges and level them up, and they just require so much. Maybe it was something to do with knockdown? I would imagine the rolling tackle attack probably has knockdown on it. Because the monsters themselves do when they use it, so... I imagine that would make speeding through levels easier. Just stun lock enemies with the rolling attack. What did Holy Gem run in Chapter 3? Oh, good luck. You need that maxed out to get Holy Gem run, and even then, you gotta go down a very specific path. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can get some unique items from working on the monster transformation badges. It just takes so long. It takes 76, it's going to take like 4 weeks. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, the experience requirements, even at the very end of the game, are just nuts. Like, you know it's bad when you're at, like, the very back of the Zelmite mine, and killing one enemy is still not enough for your level 1 badge to gain a level. That's just nuts. And ultimately, the stuff they give you is not that worth it, so I don't bother. Would have been cool to probably been the only person to ever get Holy Gem run in Chapter 3. Yeah, I doubt most people have that kind of patience. Yeah. The guy who did it, yeah. You'd be the first, because you'd be the only one. Oh, the Geostone. Not what I wanted to do, game. I wanted to beat up the box with teeth. I didn't want the Geostone. It's like the level 99 Roxas guy in Cage. Good God. I can only imagine how many times you'd have to fight Cypher to do that. I have way better uses for my time than that. Oh boy. By the way, speaking of, I hope you're not expecting me to play any Kingdom Hearts games on this channel. As much as I would like to, I have a very strict hashtag fuck Disney policy. Ah, actually nobody's on day 6. Okay, that makes sense. They spawn more frequently. Well, 29 or 30. Jeez. Man, are you sure you wouldn't, like... I'm only going to 36, though. You sound like the kind of person who would actually enjoy RuneScape, since by the sound of it, you really like grinding, which is more or less what RuneScape is. Your heart went to a different game during that window. What game, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, you can still play old school RuneScape. Old school RuneScapes, your MMO is gone. What MMO was that? Dungeon Runners. Why does that name sound familiar? I've never played it myself, but I'm pretty sure I've heard of it. No nostalgia, though. Yeah, the nostalgia factor is probably NCSoft. I'm afraid that name doesn't ring any bells. Oh, we got... okay. May have to one day, though. Yeah, I know, like, for old school RuneScape, the nostalgia value is, like, the really big appeal of it. So I can see that. I mean, hey, if you ever decide to actually start playing old school RuneScape, let me know. I don't play very often these days, but I do get online occasionally. Air powder that we don't need. Alright, one of these two, or possibly both of them, is a Mimic. You may know NCSoft for their other MMO, the one they cared for, Guild Wars. I do know about Guild Wars, I've heard of it. Never played it myself, but I do know of it. Wow, I get the map after having mapped out the entire place on my own. Thanks, game. Well, we know what you are. Open up. Might be able to give you better conversation in that regard. I think he played Guild Wars for a bit, before he met me, of course. Dungeon Runners was a free WoW with cheesy jokes about being a knockoff. Oh, how little did they know that the modern MMO is basically just a WoW knockoff. That's all an MMO's gotta do to be classed as an MMO these days.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.
Ooh, the ball's inside the coin room. Nice. It was already doing the free micro model in like 2008. That wasn't sustainable. I mean, I'm one of the people who is firmly in the camp of microtransactions are a sin and should never be done if you actually want to have a successful game that doesn't rely on whales. But a lot of companies don't seem to realize that because, hey, money. Like, probably the quickest way to get me to drop your game like a sack of dead fish is to put a microtransaction in it, of any kind. Ah, 2 devils. Oh no, you barely damaged my wrench. The average whale's equal to 11 players. It's yeah. Because the whales generally have no impulse control. I'm gonna try bouncing it off that wall. A kid back in high school whose dad spent hundreds on Clash. That's just sad. Like his dad? That's really sad. Oh, I know I'm mad. Hey, it worked! We're 3 for 3, boys! Holy stones, nice. I don't use those, but nice. I may need those for an invention at some point, but I don't use them. Your 3DS in 30 minutes. Am I that captivating? I'm glad you think so. Alright, now this is a floor, whether I like it or not, I'm gonna have to do twice. Because this one's got a branching path in it. And looking at the time, this will probably be the last floor we end up doing for the night. Man, the game's just throwing a whole bunch of free resurrection powder at me just in a regular box. Like, Kupo can vouch for this because he's been with me from the beginning here. This particular playthrough has been nothing but lucky chests for the most part. You aren't reading from the guide and putting flame crystals directly onto your weapon. I mean, yeah, because I understand how the game handles, like, the bonus point mechanic. That's why I get all my levels to +5 before doing any sort of infusion. And since spheres are king, it took me a long time to figure that out, but since spheres are king, and it makes the playthrough so much more efficient. For an area called Zombie Zone, I'm not really seeing much of anything. More stuff that I can't use. Oh, silver gear. Not what I wanted to do. I see what you're doing. I reset my start until I got multiple coins/weapons on stage 1. Jeez. Okay, I busted my wrench up, but he died. That's the main thing I care about, is that he died. I hate these things. Oh. Like, it's funny, because compared to other action RPGs, like Dark Souls in particular, this game is a breeze, and there are still enemies that I hate with a passion and or fear. You've since realized it's based on a seed. Now that I never knew, although that does make sense considering the dungeon maps are randomized. Ow! Hate silver gears. 1 hour of fishing, so like 7 runs. Okay, so we've just got like the regular vanilla enemies in here. Ooh, that might actually kill you. Yeah, we're just back to like the normal stuff from earlier on. I was hoping for something new. Ooh, that could have ended badly. He actually jumped over my laser. You don't see that too often. What level are you? You are 4. Okay, so 1 more to go. We should get it here. You might name change grade 0 instead of legend. I would always say go for grade 0 over legend. Just because grade 0 is so much faster. You'll get better DPS that way. But that's just me. I'm definitely a speed over power kind of guy. Which is one of the main reasons why I have Monica going down the sword path that she does. Because that makes her able to more or less be a death sentence to anything in single combat. The second she can get a flinch, that enemy's dead. Because she just swings so fast. Oh yeah, no, the charge attack from the legend will almost guaranteed one-shot most things. It also matches your clown outfit. That it does. It does match colorfully. Oh, we actually do have something new here. A Crow Priest. I didn't want to open that, but thank you. So these are like Priest of Ramas, they're sleevers. They behave identically. They can heal. So you want to make sure you kill them before they do. Also, if you're looking for something that matches your clown outfit that's not like the actual clown mask, have you considered the two-tone beret? Muramasa is left until this chapter. I do believe it is, because I think Muramasa actually requires a diamond. I seem to recall that from my earlier playthroughs. Actually, you know what? We have it in our inventory. Let's check. Let's see. Amano Morakuma, where are you at? Here you are. Let's see. If we just select build up here. I think it's down? I'm too afraid to change it. Oh, right, because of fishing RNG. Forgot about that. Let me check my weapon chart. Where's all the length records? You know what? That's a fair point. That might actually be the case. Let's see. According to this, we're looking at... We want to go up. So... Yeah, Joker, Evil Performer, and Castle Eater. I could have sworn it needed a diamond, but I could be wrong. I might be thinking about the upgrade to the Chronicle Sword. I mean, I don't necessarily need that badly. $171cm Nonki, 172 Kaji, and 176 Kaji by Pokemon Fan 4K. Nice. Oh, hey, here's a new one, Fire Drake. This is a Gemron, basically. $179 Kaji and 187 Kaji by you. Hey, that's good. You managed to actually beat his record. That's very cool. Alright, so I think from here, we can start working on... Yeah, we can start working on the Wildcat. Oh, you tried! A month ago. I mean, still, that's impressive that you made the record. It's just scary to think what the odds are. Again, like, I'm gonna have to take your word for it, because I don't do, like, recreational fishing. It may be shiny Pokemon rare or rarer, who knows, because this game definitely doesn't have the kind of following to have people do that sort of data mining to find out what the odds are. Sadly, there are those kinds of people. Oh, like data miners? We actually have Dark Cloud 2 data miners? Ah, they only play the first game. That makes sense. Which, speaking of, I do have the first game. I might play it again, eventually, on stream. But this is my favorite game of all time, so a Let's Play of this was a long time coming. If you pick it up, I will too. Okay, challenge accepted. I will allow you to enjoy the glory that is Dark Cloud 1. Probably not anytime soon, though. You gave up after an hour. I can definitely see why. The first hour of the game is probably the hardest. Just because your resources are so limited and the weapon breaking mechanic is so punishing. You told me this. You broke a shamshear, and I think you said a bone rapier too, which, yeah, I can definitely see that being really disheartening. I think about it, can you tell? Yes, I can. It's not good to be ruminating on stuff like that. It's not good for your mental health, even if it is, like, that's also something in the grand scheme of things that's incredibly minor. But if I can help you get over that by encouraging you to play the game yourself, and heck, you can even follow along with my playthrough if you wanted, I'd be more than happy to help you get through that. Fish for almost 300 hours, worry not. Hey, if you like fishing in Dark Cloud 2, you'll like Dark Cloud 1 a lot, because the best method to maxing out your weapons is still synth spheres, but due to the attachment system being different from the crystal system, kind of, fishing is actually... The fish are actually bigger, and fishing is the best way to get weapon attributes, because you can spend fishing points to buy gems. Mm-hmm. Ow. Silver Gears, I hate you. 357 Max Baron versus my 105.4. I actually did remember getting a Baron Garion in Dark Cloud 1 that was around 300? Then are 200 centimeters in one, but your world record's 95. Ooh, I almost killed it. 1 HP, yo. I know Umatakara are easier to catch in 1 as well. Sometimes I could get that last hit to go through. Uh-oh. Is it Fire Drake versus Holy Gemron for Monster Transformation? You're asking the wrong guy. Oh ho ho says who? What's that in response to? Like, you asking the wrong guy about monster transformations? Oh no, the Umatakara. Yeah, the Umatakara is actually really easy to get in the first game, because it's in a relatively early fishing spot, and all you need is... in the first game. All you need in the first game is to go to a very specific early game pond and fish with a carrot. That actually is something that will make fishing easier for you, is that Dark Cloud 1 does not have weather. It has a day and night cycle, and that's it. So there's no, like, weather effects you need to worry about in regards to your fishing.
Takes care of you guys.
So the Out of Bounds Rivers Chapter 3 only spawns Umatakara when it's raining. I think the intended way you're supposed to be getting Umatakara in 2 is in the later areas of Starlight Canyon when you're actually going towards the lighthouse, the areas where you have Lynn in your party, and the river's a lot closer to the field, or like the play area where you walk on. So you may not necessarily have to go out of bounds to get it, but I'm certain for you doing it that way is probably easier. Yeah, last 4 stages. That's about what I was thinking. I'm gonna guess 5 to 6. Oh, we have 9. You very rarely get something this generous. Oh, you should have seen it. Last time I got one that gave me 13, when the ball was literally like 3 feet from the hole. Strangely, the out-of-bounds river has a lower chance to roll a null bite or simply no fish. Huh. That might just be because it's a glitch. Who knows? Glitches are weird, man. Glitches are weird. Bounce. I think the highest I've ever seen the Sfidapar be is, I think my record, I want to say is 15 hits is the most I've ever seen. Oh, neat. I can just do like an almost power shot that way. Like the rain spawning Umatakara is in the unreachable river. Oh. That may have been too hard a hit, yeah. How did the guidebook writer know? I mean, you got me. The out-of-bounds fish, right? You got me. Like I said, I don't know. Uh-oh. That's bad. Well, actually, no. That actually helped. I should just be able to shoot this straight down and get it where I need to go. Oh, and it's blue. Nice. You are mine. Four for 4. That's really good. I told you the Sfida here was easy. Yay, resurrection powder I can't use. Right, we'll take the sun exit this time. Hey, finish without healing. Nice. Oh! Well, fancy that. The sun exit's where I actually want to go. We think a dev told him, but didn't explain well enough, or forgot they removed the fishable stages to lower metal count. Maybe. That's entirely likely. There's a bunch of dummied out stuff in the game. Like how there's only one inventory expansion, like right when you first get the Carpentarian, and you never get another one after that. Because the guide has an extra fishing spot. Maruta Springs with Baron. I believe you've mentioned that before. Maruta Springs with Duke. Ah, yeah, you did mention a Duke. Here's the Dem trying to same Heimrata with Baron. Yeah, probably. Because it is entirely possible that Duke is the Berengarian's Japanese name translated. I love discovering stuff like that in games like this from my childhood. I know exactly what you mean. It's really nice. And that's one of the things I really like about Dark Cloud 2 as a game, is that every time I play it, I learn something new. Like, because of you specifically, I've learned more about this game than I thought I would ever know. Oh, did I sell my food? I forget. Yes, I did. Okay. My memory is failing me. Still ready for a data miner to cover fishing. That would be nice, I'm sure. I'm sure it's very intricate. Especially since they have like a whole breeding and competition thing going on. Unfortunately, in this day and age, good luck. I might just do. More Dark Cloud content than you'll find anywhere else. Now that does sound interesting. Dark Cloud 2, too, as well. Nice. Almost like they were a tester. Or simply knew how the engine worked and was a great data miner already. Could be either way. Could be either way. Alright, so I think that's enough guns for now. This thing still needs some work, I think, but... yeah, still needs some work, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. I want to focus on my swords next. Monica? Yo, Melaine! I'd like to get the Chronicle Sword to +5 if possible. Alright. Thought this was America. Nope. No more leveling up the gun for a time. Sorry. I kind of need my swords buffed up. This looks like a good place to save. Alright, and that'll do for tonight's stream, folks. Thanks for stopping by. Glad you enjoyed. Thank you, Abstract Advocate, for the follow. And I'll see y'all tomorrow with more going through the Moonflower Palace. We'll be going through this for a bit. Didn't change Griffin Fork for Monica since I have Amano. Thank you. Alright, see ya, everybody.